Good evening, everyone. And welcome to
Oh
Phoenix
my
Wright Ace
God!
Attorney!
We're
We're
back!
not doing Helldivers tonight?
On a
We're not doing
Sunday.
Helldivers tonight?
If I remember, we were just wiping grease on priceless artifacts.
Yeah. And we forgot why we were doing that, so now we're inspecting the grease. I think someone hates Maya's mother.
I think we need an inspector to inspect the grease.
Your mama, so fat she gets greasy even on her posters.
Oof.
Yeah.
It's 2 degrees of bacon. We are here to investigate as Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Wow.
Yes! That's me!
It is.
I'm back from hospital. The food was terrible, by the way.
Yeah. Someone was like...
Oh, that's right. We ran into Godot, and Godot saw the lock, which Iris put on there. And they were gonna get Iris from prison to open the lock so that they could perhaps save Maya before she died. And we found Pearly, so that's also good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And somehow,
I don't know. Should I? Or shouldn't I?
Sounds like someone's talking to himself. Weird. But where is that coming from?
oh, yeah, I guess I better wash that off. That's what I'll do. No, but I can't do that. I'm a detective. Ah, brain, this is driving me nuts. Is something troubling you, Scruffy? Please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sir. I only have a cold. I was merely a simple greeting. A friendly tap on the shoulder with my whip.
What's up, Gumshoe? Something on your mind?
Haha, how do you know, pal? You were trying to decide if you want to wash that off or not? How did you know so? Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through that little gate there, okay? I vaguely remember this from 2 weeks ago? I think I said that.
You mean the one that says no entry on it?
I kinda already snuck in there.
Is he trying to be clever or something? Ugh.
So, what's behind there, Scruffy? Well, a kind of, a garden-like garden?
A garden like
A garden.
Anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, pal. You got me?
Isn't it normally the other way around?
Well, see you later.
Hey, let's go.
So, shall we adjourn to the garden, Phoenix Wright?
I'm not taking a stroll in the garden with you.
Well, we are.
Of course. What else would we do? Solve the case? I really want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing off, though. It's gonna be something in a garden, and we're going to step into it too.
Whatever it was, I'm here to carry it again now.
Yeah. Pearl's gonna carry us. If we fail, she's gonna carry us.
Absolutely. February 9, Inner Temple Garden.
Strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is.
Strange feeling. Forget about that. What's that strange writing on a stone lantern?
I heard in the
That-
distance.
I had some difficulty with Disco picking that up. With the bamboo noise here really muffles my screams. What are you doing here, sir? I thought I said you can't come in here. Don't you know, Scruffy? Often Karma will always show up wherever there is a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here.
Remember that Von Karma was prosecuting this case, so
Mm-hmm.
But
I think Godot told her, fuck off. I'm taking over. And she was like, what? I did not fly all this way
Yeah.
for that.
mm-hmm.
So, how's the Inner Temple investigation going?
with the best forensic team in the world working at that place.
I doubt that you will have the only one that's available to you.
Well, the best in
The
my
best
world.
available forensic team.
We have the best available forensic team.
Or
Yeah.
limited budget could hire.
Well, we had a forensic expert at some point, but she went off to study somewhere else, right?
Yes.
She was the sidekick for a while.
Well,
instead.
it was more like an enthusiast and not an expert at this point.
Mm-hmm. Emma Sky.
I really liked her. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that character.
Forensic team? And what was the outcome of this scientific study? Nothing. Scientifically speaking, the place is as clean as a whistle.
I think she shares my disappointment.
That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think I'll let you get away with that? Uh-oh. Well, there were a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, sir. That stone lantern and the surrounding area that's not covered in snow. Oh, sorry. That stone lantern and the surrounding area that's not covered in snow, as you would say it, right?
I was about to comment.
Why did it change from karma halfway through my line? That's
And
difficult.
there's some red
Hey.
thingy lying on the floor.
They looked kind of fishy to me, you know, scientifically speaking.
Uh-huh.
Scientifically speaking.
So I got a lab boys to look there. Oh, to look over them. The results were. It's kind of hard to say actually.
I guess I better look into them myself.
Did you find Maya?
About Maya.
Oh, did Mr. Godot tell you yet?
Yes, we heard.
Well, he's got a search party out looking for her.
I don't need them to
But-
celebrate, I need them to find Maya!
Why? We don't need a party. We need people to find her.
But there's nowhere else she could have disappeared on this side of Dusky Bridge, so why wouldn't they party? They don't have to search for her anymore. All we can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal.
Yeah, he was bringing Iris.
Edgeworth.
Oh, he's escorting Iris, the defendant over here.
So that's what they call it
Oh, he'll
nowadays
have
when there's
to
a car
wait.
date.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Escorting.
have to
Yes.
wait.
You've never heard of
She's-
escort services?
I just didn't figure it was. I just didn't figure Miles would be the type.
Brings a whole
course
new
he is.
meaning to him bringing sexy back, right?
Not just that, it also explains the budget for the car
True.
and the permanent singleness.
Also true.
It's okay, Phoenix. We all know he loves you more.
This is also true.
Only he could bring it over himself to show it more openly.
Leaving his morals aside, we'll have to wait. She's the only one who can open the door to the sacred cavern. I guess for once I'll permit him to escort someone. Oh, I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal.
Excellent! Uh-huh. I wonder what it is.
Oh, just don't be expecting any good news when you talk to him.
Okay.
When I spoke to him, Mr. Edward sounded so down it felt like I was drowning.
Sounds pleasant.
Alright. That's...
There's a charm or something poking out from the snow. That's not an Omamori, right? Because those are the differently styled ones. It looks pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it too.
Apparently it belonged to the victim. To Miss Elise, dus niet? This niet? Yeah, there was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The end of the cords found on both the victim and on this charm matched exactly, according to our forensics team, which had nothing to do. And found nothing
Sounds
abnormal here.
to me like this little trinket is going to be my ticket to getting some very big answers.
Isn't
Like,
that
How
the-
tall is Mount Everest?
No, isn't that thing on the...
And also, what does the forensic team specify as nothing interesting?
I think I see where
That's army face.
where Steph is going. There's a Magatama,
Fine.
right?
No.
No?
Look at the thing. It's the exact same thing of the clan had. Making me believe what... You know how Maya's mother went missing?
Well, we established in the last episode that she was Maya's mother. That was revealed to us. Just Maya doesn't know yet.
Was it?
Or at least it
Miss
was alluded
Disney.
to us.
What?
Well,
Huh?
you seem
Were
to
you
be
playing
the
a
only
different
one
game?
remembering this.
No. I'm pretty sure I remember this somewhere. Where someone was like, yeah, yeah,
The poster is her mother, yes, but I'm saying Miss Disney is the mother, potentially.
yes, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Do you?
Do we know Miss
Balls?
Disney's age?
Now it has a question
The age
mark.
is deceased. Oh, no, it's
Yes.
question mark, question mark.
If
Sometimes
she
it's
had
deceased.
that sign, that thing, and it has the mark of the clan head on it, then maybe she was Maya's mother. But then why did Maya not... How old was Maya when her mother left?
I don't know.
I think she was a
think
I think
very
she was
young
pretty
child,
small.
wasn't she?
Yeah.
I think like 10 or 12. I think. I'm not
You ought to
sure on
recognize
this.
your mother then. Like
Yeah,
7 to 9 years
kinda.
later.
I mean, she.
Did she ever see her mother?
The Karain's Master's Talisman. Worn by Elise Disney. Found in the garden of the Inner Temple.
If it wasn't her
Ah,
mother,
so
then
so
she
it
was at
tells
least
you just in
very
case that we
closely
don't
related.
realize, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greymaster's Talisman, yeah.
Worn by
So
a
his
minister.
mother, she was at least very closely related somehow. But a little lantern, a little statue.
Look, either I read something somewhere, so I don't want to say it now because of spoilers, but I literally thought I said this 2 weeks ago, but I'll keep quiet then because of how you're saying this. But I think I'm going mad.
Nothing new there.
That would not be news to us. But we have accepted you from the start. It's fine, Micha. A little lantern. A little statue.
Certainly a quaint little garden. Oh. What is this huge bowl here for? Oh, I know this one. It's a water bowl, isn't it? Everything else is completely frozen over. But the ice in this bowl has been broken.
That's true. I wonder if this has any impact on the case.
Well, I doused my face earlier with water in this. I was getting kinda sleepy. Next time you're sleepy, you need only come to me, got it?
And then she will just inject some caffeine into your veins directly. That's how what I
Think-
expect from her.
I think she just whips him into shape.
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple of torches around here. All that's missing now is a couple of pitchforks. I guess you need
That's
all
with
the...
me.
Of course you do, Pearls. Of course you do. I guess you need all the light you can get up here in the mountains.
Yeah, I was looking at those things, pal. It looks like they've been lit pretty recently.
Yeah, you can see by the stuff underneath it. After it snowed, they
Basically.
were used.
So, how recently are we talking about? As recent as the night of the murder.
Maya was training here on the night of the murder. Training her cold tolerance mostly. It's not unreasonable to think these things were lit up at that time, I guess.
Uh-huh.
What the heck is that?
It says Maya. Upside down.
It does.
Uh-oh.
So
You
she's a
spotted
murder
her,
suspect
pal.
again, huh? Are you kidding me? It couldn't be more obvious.
It says... I am.
I am!
Yes,
No,
you
it says
are. I
Aram.
get it.
Someone's just a huge fan of that game mode in League of Legends, that's all. Aram. Yep. That's it.
Arau. Arau. I can also read this Arau.
Someone didn't know how to spell arrow, huh?
So, Why is Maya written here? And anything else? Yeah, and before you even ask, it's definitely written in blood. You will answer all our questions now, Scruffy, without exception. Yes,
Well, this
Well.
is odd. There's no snow on the ground here. And it's an almost perfect rectangle. It couldn't have happened naturally.
Clearly, there's a secret base there. Yes, it appears as though someone has carefully cleared away the snow. Doubt it was you, wasn't it, Scruffy? No, it wasn't me, sir. It was already like this when my man and I got here to start an investigation.
If it wasn't the police, then who did?
Oh, yeah, there's something I need to tell you. Just between the three of us, okay? What is it? It's top secret. You can't tell anyone, okay? Got it?
Give me my notepad, Pearls.
Here you go.
Understood. Well, when I was a kid, I got knocked out of the local wrestling contest, you see. I was so disappointed. I just picked up my mouth guard and cried all the way home. And then continued crying for 3 days straight. Man, I got in so much trouble when I left it on the couch.
And this was story time with Gumshoe.
Is that it? That's it. Oh!
This idiot. Ugh. Whoever cleared the snow away must have had a reason. Although I can't even to begin imagining reason could be what. My thoughts are kind of jumbled.
Thoughts. So many. Jumbled. Alright.
Like they wanted to perform some ritual or whatever. Or to specifically draw attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Could be.
Maya. So, these letters are written in blood?
Yeah. To us, it's the victim's blood.
Huh? This is Miss Disney's blood? I thought it sparkled.
I haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal.
No, so theory.
Hi.
If stuff around it was cleared, it looks like a kind of ritualistic place. It's the victim's blood that was potentially Maya's mother or related to. Would this maybe have been some kind of protective ritual to, have Maya be
Other
saved?
theory. Someone
Well,
is trying
it's
to
either this
frame
or it's a
Maya.
resurrection ritual.
Or other theory, somebody's trying to frame Maya, and it just turns out that writing in somebody's blood is an incredibly convenient way to frame somebody else. Just
Yes.
have somebody's dead body write out a few letters in blood by moving their hands around. In it.
Exactly. I thought
And then point
we,
it at whoever you want.
I thought we already
Kind of
even
far away
had
from the
such an
body, though.
occurrence in our Ace Attorney playthroughs, as what
Yeah,
Nisha
but-
just described.
This is kind of far
Yeah.
away from, where she died. Though maybe she was here when she
You're
got
saying
stabbed,
that
or-
the message to blame someone else is too far away to be found for certain.
Or the body
True.
was moved, but I thought it was moved from the other side of the bridge to the courtyard. If it happened all the way over
Or
here,
it was maybe dragged across the bridge. maybe she was killed on this side.
That would maybe also
found the
explain
bloody-
necessity of
found the
getting
bloody-
rid of the bridge if the bridge was covered in blood and would thereby point towards
Yeah,
a different murder scene.
We found the bloody orb on the other side of the bridge, but for who what knows, that orb might have just fallen off whilst throwing her body onto the snow scooter. Which means they do lose a point for a bad throw.
Awesome,
Well,
and brought the blood here.
A most
Right,
interesting
talisman.
theory is... Phoenix Wright, I presume you know, don't you? The answer to everything? Why Maya's name is written upside down?
I was wondering about that.
Yes, the
Maybe
answer
she
is
was-
32.
Hanging upside down. She was floating
You
upside
know what?
down. Or doing
That
a
was really
handstand.
bothering.
I know
Me
what's
too.
happened. Someone was hanged on a rope from a hot air balloon. And while that happened, they wrote on that column.
And that's how she ended up on the other side of the bridge. You're a genius, Alex.
Thank you, I know.
On booking.com. Anyway.
That too. I should work at the Genius Bar.
Oh god.
Okay. I already read this before those two started ranting. Rambling. But I just came up with the answer. The rest of my own special gumshoe investigation. And the result of it actually.
Nope.
Really? Do tell. I'm preparing myself. Grab some popcorn, Phoenix. Well, on the night of the murder, that stone lantern was upside down. Anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery.
You know, it having lied down. Yeah.
Miss Elise Disney wrote these letters herself in her own blood.
That by itself does not explain why it's upside down. The lantern was on its side, and you then write it down, and it's then upright. That would explain it, but that seems far-fetched.
The lantern looks a little heavy too.
Yeah.
Wait a moment. What if Mika is not that far off with the secret base thing, and that thing maybe can like be moved or flipped? Then writing on it from a different angle would not be as exotic.
And you all call Gumshoe dumb. See, he was right all along.
What? No, of course he's still dumb. But even in German, it's like a blind chicken can find the occasional piece of corn.
Yeah.
What do you Germans
Oh, yeah.
have against chickens with all your proverbs?
Well, they're
really
delicious, so
into
they must die.
Jesus. Want to read out your line as well?
You must be joking, Micha. That's impossible.
Well, from the writing in the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely that this garden was the scene of Miss Elise Disney's murder, and that chicken is not delicious. At least that's our current theory on how the events took place, pal.
she was hanging against the pillar from the side, kind of hanging over and then writing it. That would explain why it's that way. Like leaning up against it and writing while leaning down.
Propping
would
herself up because she was weak, perhaps.
Yes.
Hmm.
Now you have to act surprised.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Surprised. What?
Is this the true crime scene?
So, Miss Disney was killed here?
Well, if you wanna look at it, that's what people are saying now.
Then what Sister Bikini saw in the courtyard at the main temple was...
The extraction of the sword.
Well, what was it? If that wasn't the scene of the crime, what did she see?
What do you think, Mr. Gaba? Surely a special gumshoe investigation would reveal the answer. No?
But wait a sec, the bloody writing and all the other clues here. Someone could have easily set up all that after the murder, right?
Oh, but that's not an option, pal.
Why not?
How quickly you forget, Phoenix Wright.
Excuse me, it's been more than 2 weeks.
Ever since the incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible. Because Dusky Bridge was completely burned out.
Hmm.
Rock! I was also, there we go, overseeing repairs to the bridge this whole time. I was also fumbling with the controller of my TV not turning off. No, in the last minute and a half. No one came over here before me and my man. Which means no one could have planned all this stuff here, pal. Unless they can fly.
Hmm. I can't think of a counter-argument to that.
I knew it. I should have washed all the blood off the land as soon as I got here.
Why? That's meddling with evidence.
If this really was the scene of the crime, then you've tampered with it, you idiot. And I need to figure out exactly what it was that Bikini actually saw. Thank you.
Alright.
That thing must have been worn by the victim. There's no other way of looking at it.
You mean because of a matching leather cord found around the victim's neck?
I bet it was one of those things she always wore. I've got this safe driving charm I've been wearing for over a year now.
Didn't you get into an accident last year?
Well,
Yeah.
if I ever get into an accident, it guarantees it'll be the other guy's fault.
My God. No.
Isn't it supposed to stop you from having an accident in the first place?
Oh, Gumshoe.
Wait a moment. I think this charm would be extremely popular amongst insurance companies.
Alright. Let's go talk to Sister Bikini. Because we have some explaining to do.
Well, she has.
What was Sister? February 9, Hazakura Temple main gate.
It seems you have a visitor.
Mr. Wright.
Iris, I'm really glad to see you.
Good,
Got
hello.
off managed to immobilize the police by claiming a state of emergency.
Not him again.
Never mind him. We've gotta hurry and unlock the sacred cap.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you is locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later?
Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, alligator.
Wait, Edgeworth! I'm coming with you guys!
Well, we could really not use a third wheel, you know? I can't allow you to come with us.
What?
I hate to be the one to break it to you, but my Fae is in a rather delicate position.
What do you mean by a delicate position?
Well,
This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere.
Come on, Edgeworth!
If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, right?
But it's Maya!
Mr. Wright, all that matters is that Mystic Maya's rescued, correct?
But what if she falls in love with Edgeworth?
Wouldn't be the first time this happened.
listen to the voice of reason for a change, Phoenix Wright. No one's
Rest
gonna
assured,
fall in
I've
love with,
only got
with
eyes
someone
for
like
you.
him.
To the voice of reason, I don't see Mia being here.
From now on, consider anything beyond Dusky Bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now. Excuse us.
Right?
Oh!
There's no time to be standing around, Phoenix Wright. Whilst they go and defrost your ice cube. There are the other things that demand your attention.
She's right. Thanks for reminding me. Next time do it without the witch.
Whip. Not witch.
Impossible.
Yes.
Alright. February 9, Hazakura Temple, main hall. A lot of stuff is going on. Bikini, we need to have word.
I have a question there.
Okay?
Was the Magatama in this bad a shape when we last were here?
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
it was always in need of maintenance.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I no longer have slideshow and can now properly act with all of you.
Okay.
Sister Bikini looks like she's shrunk some since I last saw her.
Don't be so rude, Phoenix Wright. What's wrong, Sister Bikini? Oh. My. Hello, you two. How are you doing? Whoa.
From the sound of that sigh, I guess she is still pretty down.
Agnes was just here, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome, crimson-clad prince.
Is she talking about Edgeworth?
Run the sound clip.
The sound clip. Run the sound clip. I'm on my way. Ah!
There we go.
Well, it was just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk with her at all. Oh dear, it's not my fault that this has happened. Iris, you was worried about my back, would you believe? What have I done to her? Only what you had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that, even if what you saw was bollocks. And we'll see to it that your testimony wasn't made in vain. We'll get her arrested, don't you worry. Well, I don't hear anyone else saying that.
Oh, come to bikini.
Mr. No, Mr. Blue Suits doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see.
Huh? Me? Oh! Oh, yes, you did great, Sister Bikini. Uh-huh. Absolutely spectacular.
Absolutely spectacular.
Oh, but you are the only ones who said that to me.
But don't worry, we didn't mean it. I can't shake the feeling that I just became a shill to a shrew.
Have a problem, Phoenix, right?
Quite a few. Do you want the full list? First, a friend of mine is currently an ice cube, and I'm not allowed to join the rescue effort.
Yeah.
But sure. The sister was brave to testify so truthfully like that. But I know she's still hiding something. Guess it's time to break those psych locks of hers and her spirit.
Alright, hold this nuclear device.
Somehow, this one overpowers the giant one in the back.
Oh, this one is activated by pearls. Does it still say so? Well, it says present for Maya, but pearls charged it. Elise Disney.
Oh, so
What does that imply about pearls?
Well, you need to have a family member hold it for a while, and then it starts working again. It's like charging.
Mm-hmm.
Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Miss Elise Disney had a special significance to this temple. As to why she had a special significance, I believe it has to do with her true identity.
Well,
What on earth are you talking about? She was... Basically, she was an author. Just an author of picture books.
To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her.
Suspicions?
Yes. But I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves Miss Disney's true identity.
my attorney's badge.
Blah, blah, blah. Should I present the attorney's badge?
No. No.
Okay.
The amulet.
Miss Disney had this charm with her at all times.
Did you find that?
This isn't some cheap good luck charm either.
Then, what do you think it is, Mr.
It is
Wright?
a 700,000 yen premium good luck charm.
Oh.
Oh, what could a talisman that expensive possibly mean?
It's a talisman, is it? Interesting, I never mentioned a talisman.
Oops.
This thing speaks volumes about Miss Disney, about who Miss Disney really was. I especially recommend volumes 2 and 3, they have the best story. The talisman and one other item unequivocally prove Miss Disney's true identity. The talisman
The painting,
and the wall
the
painting
curry.
have the same logo.
Yeah.
You mean the curry stain on a wall?
Yes.
Yeah.
This painting done in the curry style is currently a little messy, but we'll clean it up and you will be able to recognize that it has the same Crane family hat logo on it. The symbol.
The symbol, the thing, the logo, the one and only,
Yes. Yes.
the thing.
The thing of significance.
The thing of significance? Oh my.
Because this scroll shows the master of the Crane challenging.
Channeling? Channeling?
The master of the Crane challenging technique.
The challenging word.
The crest at the top is a sign of that honorable title. The very same crest that adorns the talisman the victim carried with her.
Oh no!
This crest is reserved for the master of Kurain.
On earth told you that nonsense? I've got no idea what you're talking about, kiddo.
Oh, that would be my Sherpa next to me. I mean, of course, the new master, Maya Fey, told me. Yes, yes.
What? What? You mean that acolyte is Misty Face?
Daughter? Yes. Do you really not check the full names of people who book a stay here?
I think
There's a
Maya
lot
would
of
be the
data.
type to register as the Easter Bunny
Yes.
or the
But you
the
have to check.
Steel Samurai.
You have to check the reason wanting to train, right? And she, oh yeah, she probably registered as like, I want to be cool like the Steel Samurai.
I want,
Because I
I
was gonna
want
say
to
like,
show off to
prob-
Nick.
Do you think they need to come here with a with like a letter of motivation or something?
Oh, you just sign up. Didn't seem that professional.
this is a near-death experience for the average human. What do you mean? And you can just walk in here and do this whenever you want without any previous training.
Look, she just wanted to be cool, okay? And that's exactly what she got.
Very cool.
Are you sure she wanted to do that?
Yes, in fact,
Or she
since her
wanted to be
eldest
this
daughter
cool.
passed away, Maya is Misty Fail's sole successor and just wanted to be the coolest spirit channeler.
But Mystic Misty!
Oh. Well, that went faster than I expected.
She didn't realize.
Hercules graced us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me the talisman with the mark on it, well, I nearly fainted. No one had seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago, after
15
all.
years ago,
Yeah.
so Maya was 2. That explains
2.
why she didn't
Yeah.
recognize
Okay.
it.
Okay.
What is the significance of this talisman, sister?
Have you not been listening in?
The Korean talisman? It's the symbol of the master of Korean. The pair must carry it with them always until they're dead. Until they're dead? So...
So, Elise Disney was really Maya's mother, huh?
She was Misty Faye, master of the Korean channeling technique.
truth comes out at last. It looks like we're making some headway here.
He
On that
discovered.
note, Steven,
Yes.
are my parents still alive?
Oh, Phoenix. Okay.
Hmm.
I was like, that's just a random question, what the fuck? But it also took a moment for me to...
Even had to check his register real quick.
no, I
His
like
task
checked last
schedule.
yesterday.
Currently, yes.
Yeah. I think so.
Nothing is known. Nothing.
I don't
Mhm.
think they've ever come up.
Which, given that the cases that Felix Wright handles, it's probably best if they're not ever mentioned. Given all this horrible stuff that's happened to the Faye family so far.
Yeah. They're 26,
Well, look,
27.
they're just like plagued with bad luck that's hereditary.
Miles's father is dead. I think his mother is also not in the picture.
Well,
Just
otherwise
not
it would be kind of less probable for him to get adopted, right? By from Karma.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Phoenix Wright, you sure want to ask about family, right? And all of us haven't known anymore, thanks to you? Now tell me, sister. After 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now? Because something happened that got her out of hiding.
What happened?
Well... What's happening?
Maya unleashed.
The
She was
diarrhea.
free.
Oh,
The wrath of the
it
current.
can't
like
be.
how- I like how the text doesn't shake.
Free! Come on! Free!
The text doesn't shake. The text is like completely still. Everything else shakes.
Yes.
Well, someone has to keep their calm around here.
That is true.
Well, no, hold
Ah!
on. The proceed arrow also does not shake. Oh my goodness, in the temple, this kind of tremor might. In a temple?
Oh yeah, remember who
Ah,
doesn't
shucks,
do
you still
great
owe
with
me money.
earthquakes?
No.
Miles Edgeworth. He has a trauma.
Oh, yeah, here's
He
the
still has to
trauma.
pay me. Quick, we need to go and save them.
My money! No! My money!
Sacred Cavern in the training hall in Wright will cave in.
Calm down, Micha. She's German. She's not Dutch. She will insist on the exact same to the cent be paid back, but she will not have to need it now immediately.
It's hard for
What?
people to pay you back after they're dead.
Here!
Maya!
Fun! This has been a horrible experience!
It seems to have passed.
Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing. Let's go!
Up to this mountain? I agree. Or where else would you want to go?
To the inner temple, of course. Where else?
Hmm.
Sister Bikini, we'll finish this later, alright?
Cheers.
Monster I can. People may have been hurt. I must get some first aid kits ready. Well, come on then, Phoenix Wright. If you insist on it, then they won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you.
Thank you! I think. Right at that moment, I had the worst feeling in my gut. It was still from hospital food.
Yeah, they're all
And we just had an earthquake. I wonder if he's alright. Don't worry, he's probably clinging like a little girl to the little girl.
You look worried. Are you thinking about Miles Edgeworth?
All the time.
Come on, let's go.
That's all the time.
We've gotta hurry to the inner temple and do the thing.
Right.
Edgy! What are you doing here?
I was scared, so I came running for you. How could I have?
Do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up?
How do you do that? Your first word is always at half volume.
Because
The
the
Discord just
settings
hates
are
me.
very... Yeah, I don't know. Yes, the adjustable volume thingy, I think.
Oh, does that cause it? Well,
Well, yeah, because that adjusts it.
Duh! Take advice by Steph! Pay your lessons now!
fine, I'll find that setting in the Discord
I
menu. I've
have-
done it all.
So you have the automatically adjust input sensitivity. I've turned that off, and I did the slider thingy myself. I put it at -80 dB. That works for me, but you'll have to figure that out yourself. dB, yes.
Hey! Why am I the only one getting whipped?
She's gone.
No.
The defendant, Iris, is
Ah.
gone.
Oh, that one. Yeah, well.
Okay. Alright. Gone. Rah!
Loud
She
and clear.
fled. She escaped.
What? Also, is this better?
Very much.
Much better.
Yeah, I only had to put mine at -78 dB.
Wow. It's almost twice as loud
It starts.
as Steph.
I have
Yeah.
mine at -75. I also checked. I was not aware that I had set this to static in the past.
I mean, its maximum number is 0, so you always have to put in a minus. Which explains something. At first I thought, like, what?
So it was just now during the that thing.
Mhm.
Is that the forbidden word?
EARS.
It's
Yeah.
easy to see Edgeworth's
It means
one and
drink.
only weakness.
Yeah.
It's blue cheese. Okay, it's not blue cheese. It's his fear of earthquakes.
I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone.
Edgy,
As soon as
do
the
me
ground
a
started
favor.
shaking, everything went dark before my eyes, and I stupidly
Ed-
passed out.
Edgy, do me a favor and check if you still have your car key.
Took his car key.
A Ferrari?
Oh, matches.
No, not Bertha.
The Ferrari. Or you know what's also a very funny name for a Ferrari? Mercedes.
Well.
Oh!
You know what? I can totally see it that Ferrari owners would actually name that car with a name.
There's plenty of people who name their cars. I don't get the idea, but there's plenty of people who do.
My car has a name. It's a serial number. It has no more significance than that.
Bertha really got more wrinkly after that one accident.
Aw, Steph. That incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it? Have you considered therapy? I think you should be able to afford it.
There's no excuse for letting the suspect get away. I can't believe I let it happen. Right. The inner temple area is a dead end. So she could have only escaped to this side.
Oh, bridge, yeah. No, firstly, we haven't seen her. Secondly, there's more than just this temple on this side of the bridge, you know? There's another way you can run when you come off the bridge.
Then we need something manhunt. I could not read the rest of the sentence. in
Sorry.
time. Then we need to get a manhunt underway now. I search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom.
If you hear her scream very loudly in just a minute, you'll know she'll have stumbled upon her self-portraits. So I wouldn't worry too much. I don't think any person can see those things and think that nothing cursed is going on.
Oh, you mean at the little shack where
Yeah, when she arrives at the little shack, we'll hear it.
they were like, "Oh fuck, I've got a stalker."
Wait,
kinda
Edgeworth.
already
We need a woman hunt, not a man hunt.
Somehow that sounds worse, you know? A woman hunt
Yes.
sounds worse.
Have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet?
That'd be ridiculous, why would I? The inner temple is like an island, there's no way to escape but to cross.
No, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth.
What are you talking about? Well, she didn't run away, she actually went to
Sister
Maya.
Bikini mentioned something when we were with her. She said that the sacred cavern might have caved in because of the quake.
Then, you think Iris might have gone to the inner temple to check on the situation?
She didn't run away, she ran forward to do exactly what she came there for.
Murder
Hmm.
Maya?
Possibly.
Does
Listen,
this
Edgeworth.
mean running forward? Does this imply that it started earthquaking whilst we're on top of the bridge? Because then I can understand why Ashford shat his pants.
Manhunt is not necessary. Also, it would be the right one.
Sorry,
Right.
Let's not waste any more time. We need to get to the training hall's sacred cavern now.
Alright, let's go. Right the way I came.
February 9 in the temple training hall.
Fortunately, the sacred cavern hadn't caved in. Only our
Schroeder's
conviction
getting
had.
his steps in.
What we found was something none of us could have ever expected.
Morlocks?
Well, wait, what?
How can there be more locks now?
You know,
What
I
is the
should have
meaning
just
of this?
driven past the DIY and just, you know.
Iris? Iris, please tell me. What the hell is going on?
To be continued.
I think
More
we'll
locks
just soldier
so
on.
that she can stay out of prison.
Still early?
Yeah. It's yeah, only slightly
So
past
it's
11.
really like they want to keep something in there, like some monster or whatever.
No, don't tell.
Has
I
Maya
realized an
transformed
issue with
into
my.
some serial killer?
I've realized an issue with my clock, and that's that I should have to guess what hour it is because I was so insistent on not
11.
on sticking any numbers on there. It's always a gamble on somewhere between 9 and 12.
That just means
Accurate
your
enough.
your pointers are your clock hands aren't distinguishable enough from each other, right?
Yes, but they
Well,
look very artistic.
make one
I don't care if your
shorter.
clock hands look autistic. Make
But
proper
no, for
ones.
real, why don't you just make one shorter?
I'll mark one another way to make it more obvious.
Yeah, mark it or make one shorter.
Attach a sprinkler to one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
actually
it
pretty
is an
cool.
idea. If it's a good one, but it is an idea.
Thank
you
you.
for your contribution.
That's what I was going for. February 9, Inner Temple Training Hall.
Right. Is this what Godot was talking about?
Yeah, isn't that gravy all over the poster awful?
What? Yeah, the trick locks. How does that fit to what you just said?
Now then, Iris, please remove these at once.
Mr. Edgeworth? I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me.
What?
And nobody in an entire case of going to get her thought about bringing any kind of power tools. I'd just like
Yeah.
to point that out.
They're afraid it might cave in if you use a power tool.
Well, that's
Mika, the
just...
Ferrari has a very, very small trunk.
That's also true.
In fact, it doesn't have one.
But you
No,
could
for
fit
real,
iris
just
in there. You
bring-
could have fit this piece of bolt cutters in there.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Just stop by the DIY store, get some bolt cutter or whatever.
During the earthquake, when the Karen was in danger of caving in,
I heard the Karen.
caving in, Iris escaped. And I know that there was only one lock when I last came here.
So you're saying that you can't undo the new locks?
Yes.
If only. I was stronger! Punch the floor.
Edgy, no one expects you to break him open with your bare hands. Come on.
Well, that depends. If it's a master lock padlock, he could have done that. Because those are so shit you can actually punch them open.
Edgeworth.
This stream is no longer sponsored by Master Brand.
No.
Master Lock. But
What,
you didn't
Edgeworth?
want to be sponsored by them anyways.
How are you feeling? You look very little and small.
Like you'll want to talk with your face all green.
Miles Edgeworth, go and get some air. I'll watch over the suspect. You go and get a grip on yourself.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm perfectly fine.
There's no telling what sort of mistake you could make in your current state. Go and
Ohio?
get some rest. That's your only concern now, Miles Edgeworth? Wow. That's a nice boss.
Understood. I'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here.
Every time he does that look to the side, the down phase, I just hear him clicking his tongue. Edgeworth. Don't be a sissy. He's got so much pride that he's probably off crying in the corner in the garden.
Pride is simply another trap that hinders us in our lives. Unless you're me, you shouldn't have any. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, it seems that this is where we part ways, Phoenix Wright. I'm going to stay here to see if I can't help solve these bothersome puzzles.
See if you can't help instead of you can help. Well, that's useful.
Exactly. We'll just come back half an hour later and watch her cry because she's so frustrated. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few things, Iris?
No, not at all.
Firstly,
Why the
where
fuck
do
did you
these
put
clocks
them all
come
locked?
from?
I didn't
Yeah.
understand either of you now.
But we both said the same thing. Buy more locks.
Why the fuck did you
Could
put
you-
them all?
Take a look at this for me, Iris. Oh!
The locks are far more important at this moment, wouldn't you agree?
Okay, jeez. But this other thing is more interesting. I'm going to have to hold off asking him. You're fast forwarding a few times, so I can't read that fast.
Sorry,
Because you're slow backing. Ha!
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
What do you mean you can't just rewind time to check the messages again?
Why did you make her run for it, Iris?
I'm sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by a strong earthquake we had. I was so worried. I just had to come and see.
In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law? At least we're clear on that.
I can't tell you how relieved I was when I saw the sacred cavern was alright. But
But you decide to put up more locks, huh?
then I saw these chains here. I saw all these extra locks that someone had put on the sacred cavern's door, and
Hmm.
who in the world would do something like this?
I think we're all distrusting her by now, every single person on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
These trick locks are the sacred treasure of the Korean tradition. There are hundreds of ways to set them. That's why only the person who set the lock can open it.
I disagree. I have opened plenty of locks. And you aren't the only... you aren't the one who set the lock.
I don't think it's that I don't think it's that Siska front simple from Karma. When we were here the first time, there was only one lock. Mitosis does not explain 5 locks. There should be 6. Actually, that should be 8 if I remember correctly. Oops.
What does that mean?
It means that someone wanted to secure the place even more. It also means you failed your biology exam. And they wanted to secure it before you got here, Iris. Presumably because they wanted to make sure Maya couldn't get out. This means that Iris can only open one of these locks. The first one.
Yes, that's correct.
What?
Iris, try to think, please. Isn't there any way around this?
And at least remove that one then.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna
What
say,
Steph says.
remove that one.
Well, like I said, there are hundreds of different ways to set these locks. I suppose if I went through every combination with each one, I could remove them.
Well, guess
But-
that's what you're doing now.
Sorry, with hundreds of combinations, are these just code locks with 3 wheels on them, 0 to 9?
Basically, yes. That's just what they are. That's the 3 spinny things. You got the big spinny thing in the shape of a Magatama, and then the 2 smaller
Yeah.
ones on this side, you see.
Uh-huh. It will take time, won't it?
Yes, about a day if I had to guess.
Well, that's what you're doing then.
A whole day? Get to it. It's actually less than I expected.
Well, better than leaving locks in place. So why don't you get started?
Sure, I'll do whatever I can.
Which apparently isn't too much, but let's wait another day.
Well, if she shows how she does the combination thing, then someone else
Then
can just
someone
get
else
started
can
on the
copy
other
her.
one. Yeah.
Exactly.
And
You
if
can
you
basically
can't
you can cut the time in like a quarter.
You can, yeah, you can remove one lock and the other 4 you can just do with 4 people.
Yeah.
Hang in there, Maya. You're going to have to call on your inner strength now.
It's literally everyone going from 999 down to 000, and we'll see.
Okay. Why down?
Usually
Because
faster.
I feel like a lot of the combinations I've seen people use don't usually start with a 0
A
or
one.
a 1. So I'd start at the top.
Makes sense, makes sense.
So you're basically
if I
saying
need-
like
it's
people
less
don't use a
probable
0
based
to
on
start with.
anecdotal evidence.
Yes,
Because
yes.
Look,
you seeing people is not sufficient to make like a proper statistics.
No, but you can
I've-
either
Okay.
start
No, that's fair enough.
down or up, and I don't see a lot of people starting a code with a 0, so I'll just start at the top and go down.
Well, if I don't know for certain, but I wonder if there is a way to do this with bisection.
the most logical combinations and then going to whatever is most used and scrolling down. Yeah.
You could, but you'd have to figure that out first, and you're currently stuck in a cave. So while you do that, I'm
Look,
already
Well, I'm not
down
stuck.
to
She's in there,
950.
not me. I'm outside
I'm
of the door.
Yes, and I'm already
I'd
down
still
to
like to say-
950 by now.
I'd still like to say if I need to get a lock like this off, I would have literally gotten it off in 1,000 ways by now. I can literally use a wrench, a spanner, I can use the wooden plates from that cabinet if I have to break it open.
Mika, we're still busy being shocked and paralyzed. We can't do mechanics right now.
Also, if they had just brought a fucking bolt cutter, they could have just cut the chains. And why
I have an
bother?
Yeah.
idea. Let's check if there's one more chain and then we attach one to the Ferrari.
I mean, in that case... oh, God.
I think
Sorry.
Mika's
I
dying.
think gonna. I was already dying earlier this week. I do think you're gonna actually manage to collapse the cave. Because if you rip out the entire gate with the Ferrari, now that is one case where I do understand the cave collapsing.
I'm gonna have to change your Discord username into Necro Micha now. When
Aw.
you said you were already dying earlier.
Thanks. Is that gonna happen every time I'm sick?
No.
Alright, let's talk about the night of the crime.
FYI, I'm allergic to the Olympics. Apparently. Every single time it's Olympics, I also get sick at the same time. Definitely not because colleagues were sneezing in my face.
You know what, Iris? There's still one thing I don't quite get.
And what might that be, Phoenix, right?
I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you? Please, Iris, don't give me that look. Answer the question. You told us that you were in your room at Hazakura Temple at the time of the incident. But you were seen the same evening at the inner temple. And then you were spotted at the scene of the crime in Hazakura Temple too. Have you figured out a way to teleport?
Yeah, being spotted at both Hazakura Temple.
I've seen this often in other series and movies. I think there's twins involved.
The inner temple, it's as if you
Well,
alive.
Iris, I think it's about time you told us the truth.
Oh, more logs, for fuck's sake. Somebody get the ball with us already.
I knew it. There's something going on here that we don't know about. Smug face.
Crying face. Dang it. Alright.
I've got physical and.
Should we try now or should we first gather more evidence?
Yeah, we probably don't have
Just get
anything
this
yet
one
to
on.
unlock it.
Okay. Alright.
Let's check the garden where Edgeworth is crying.
February 9 in our temple gate.
I'm finally getting to the bottom of this case, or at least I will be when they open the cavern. I can count on Iris to break those locks, so I should try to gather more clues. From Sister Bikini, Edgeworth, Gumshoe, anyone who's not escaping fast enough. Oh yeah, and Pearls. You still here, Pearls?
Yeah.
Good, very good. I'll get you a cookie later.
Yay, cookie.
February 9 in our temple garden.
The cops are still combing this place. They look pretty nervous.
Has Pearls actually eaten or drank anything since she was stuck on this side of the bridge the entire time?
Good question.
Let's not get child protection services involved and move on. I'd be nervous too. It's got to be a
She's
tough
like-
job.
She's nearly dead on the floor, being like, "Yay, cookie! Finally something for me to live on."
I'll just assume Bikini has fed her, and when not, she should have.
Bikini was not on this side of the bridge. She threw her back out and went home.
No, I meant after we rediscovered her.
Oh, yes. Hopefully.
That's still your line.
Especially with someone giving you the evil eye the whole time.
Oh, yeah. How could I have done that?
Wow. I can't believe it's still bothering him. It's so funny.
Edgeworth, fake sympathy.
Ah, yes, the Elcor.
The Elcor.
But you were
shock.
always correct. They always said it. They always said the emotion first.
With
Oh.
unbridled enthusiasm. I am so glad you are here tonight.
With great shock. Ah.
Kind of. Hey, don't you dare run away, Edgy. You haven't even heard my newest joke.
What's
With
the newest
fake
joke?
interest. What do you want, Wright? What is the joke?
Let's not make that, because that reminds me of that one place in Mass Effect when they say they basically performed Hamlet with Elcor actors.
Oh no. Oh no. What do you want, Wright?
What do I want?
If you came here to laugh at me, then get on with it.
Already done.
Go on, laugh away.
I was ready to hug it out with him, but he's just still the same frightful Edgeworth.
It would be so funny to give him a hug now and be like, there. And just get him even more.
It's
confused.
exactly. It's like it's all going to be alright, Edgy, and he's like frothing from anger.
Ah.
Also, then silently be like, "Oh, do prepare for the aftershocks." I'll hold
The
you.
aftershocks of the earthquake or the outburst?
Yes.
Both.
You went back to the criminal affairs department, right? You said you wanted to look into something concerning Iris.
Yes. Thanks to what I found, I was reminded of something terrible.
What did you find? Oh. I guess this was not... I guess I should have picked Iris. Dang it!
You guys are putting a lot of effort into the investigation of the garden here, huh?
There's a high chance this is the actual scene of the crime, that's why.
You mean because of the writing in blood and the talisman in the snow?
Exactly.
Sonotori desu.
As you know, those things couldn't have been planted here after the murder.
But surely you don't suspect Maya, do you? I mean, Edgy, you've seen how it plays out every single time before.
We have to treat everyone as a suspect. Maya as well as Iris. It's our job, right?
Alright.
Edgy, we've been through this before so many times. It's not Maya.
Or was it? No.
Dun, dun, dun. There was something that bothered me about her from the moment we met. Felt like I'd seen her somewhere before. No, wait. Not somewhere. I felt like I'd seen her in court before.
She went back to the criminal affairs department to look for her file? Or do they keep video records of every trial? That would be hilarious.
Yes, I've checked
I can-
every case file I've ever worked on.
In between every case, they play a clip of the Blue Badger.
Imagine, yeah.
And I was right. Well, I'm Edgeworth, but I was right. It's confusing, but I had seen her face before, 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
It was my first appearance in court, and as cases go, it was my worst nightmare.
Was it so bad that you forgot proper spelling? So, who is she?
I'm sorry, Wright. I can't give that information away to a member of the general public.
What? Why not? Might be the crucial piece of the puzzle that solves this case.
The woman I knew was the daughter of a jewelry store owner. Had nothing to do with Iris and Hazakura Temple. Neither did the case. No, that woman is completely unrelated to this murder.
Unrelated.
Yes. I can't say that with complete confidence, meaning he's wrong.
You're wrong, Edgeworth. She's totally related to this case. I need to fill Edgeworth in. I need to explain the connection between Iris and the woman Edgeworth knew. After all, I should probably recognize my ex, shouldn't I?
Well, that's a problem. Let's talk about earthquakes instead.
What? So, I guess you still haven't gotten over your fear of earthquakes?
FYI, a very rational fear.
No. Though thankfully my nightmares have stopped. That's good. Still, if the ground gives even the slightest tremor, I find myself short of breath.
17 years ago, when we were school kids at the same elementary school, Edward found himself in the middle of a murder.
Middle of murder. Whoa.
It was a murder of crows.
The middle of murder.
It all started with that big quake that hit the courthouse.
Yes. I was stuck in the elevator with my father, who was a defense attorney. We were deprived of oxygen and we passed out. That's when it happened.
Does this actually happen?
Single gunshot. Shattered
we
my
also
whole
established
life.
back then that elevators are not sealed.
I lost everything that day. All because of that earthquake. My dreams, my family, and myself.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, shucks. But it's been more than 17 years now. And that case was finally resolved 2 years ago, right? By yours truly, by the way!
You think I didn't know that? I was there. But was such a shock. Never imagined I could be so wrong about myself and my life. Sorry, Wright. There's nothing else I can say. Not after you chose to become a lawyer for my sake. And not after you saved me.
Edgeworth, you're stronger than you think, so no more of this self-pity, okay? I'll give you a hug, but then you'll have to go get over it.
So we don't have anything to actually show him the connection. So we have to figure that out first.
Quick robot jewelry store.
To the jewelry store. February 9, Dusky Bridge.
It's weird that there's no one around all of a sudden.
Really? Next to a cliff, right after an earthquake.
Micha's right. Usually it's a super popular tourist spot, but right now no one is here. This is so weird. Sure gets quiet up here in the mountains, and you're all on your own. Speaking of alone, I guess I should go check out the shack just down this path. Maybe I'll find Larry there sulking again. And why did I decide not to tell Edgeworth now what the problem is? Why are we moving on?
Because we don't have the evidence. February 9, Heavenly Hall.
This is stupid. Sorry, this is really stupid.
Mr. Nick, you also here. Fancy meeting you.
Pearls, what are you doing here?
Nothing? What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
We're currently having lunch breaks and we don't know yet.
Oh, I see.
Hey! What do you think you're doing here, Nick?
Larry.
This is a loser shack. Where losers get together to lose themselves.
What?
This is the what?
Hey, we find comfort in each other's failures, okay? You got a problem with that?
Stop dragging the little girl down to your level, Larry.
And look, Mr. Nick. It's Dolores took a picture of me. Drew me like
That's,
one of...
Great, girls. Really
Like-
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I now only had to tell her 3 times to stop nibbling on the picture because because it's not for eating.
Nom 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 nom. Edible paper.
We're going to gather firewood now. We'll be cooking some half-rotten potatoes over a miserable little campfire. So stay out of our way.
I don't believe this. Why can't he try getting fired up over becoming a better man?
No one believes a word I say anymore. Listen to me, Pearl. You don't want to trust this kind of guy, okay? He'll only let you down.
Oh, Mystic Maya.
Ah, I get it. This is the depression depot.
Yes. Loser shack.
Yeah, but that's not an alliteration, so by definition it's bad. That's why it also says Heavenly Hall up there.
Let's show this one to Pearl.
Pearls? It's no good. She's in no condition to look at anything for me right now.
Please, somebody give this child some water and food.
Make the child be okay.
Larry? Is there something you want to tell me about this picture?
I've got nothing to say to you, Nick. My life's here now, with Pearl. Two losers cooking potatoes together forevermore.
What am I going to do with him? Alright then. What do you think about this picture, Pearls?
I think it's really well drawn. I can draw it all, so I think it's really amazing.
Yeah, someone appreciates it. It stopped getting the flames to look like that, you know?
It's supposed to be Sister Irish flying through the air, isn't it? I love it. It's like a dream, a wonderful fantasy.
No. It wasn't a dream. She really flew, I'm telling you. Iris really flew that night.
Shock. Mr.
I think she's
Larry.
gonna tell him that he's not allowed to lie.
Not you too, please. Please don't look at me like that, Pearl. Look at me like I'm some kind of nutcase. I beg you. You're the only other nutcase I have.
I guess this picture really is a representation of what Larry thinks he saw.
Hey, I was half asleep when I was here last night. Sorry, that night. But I was wide awake after that lightning struck. When I saw what I saw, it was exactly like it drew in the picture.
And it looks like I don't have a choice but to take this sketch at face value.
Hey, what's with the look of doubt on your face?
Pearls?
Yes, Mr. Nick?
I've been meaning to ask you about the night of the murder.
Shock.
She's gonna climb up. Where were you and what exactly were you doing when it all happened? And also, do you have an alibi?
I am. I was just, well, I'm just a kid, you know? I'm sure it doesn't really matter what I was doing. Does it, Mr. Nick?
Gumshoe!
Murder?
Gumshoe!
No response.
No response.
Sorry, Paul, but yes, it does.
Also,
On the
yeah,
night of the
if you were an
murder.
adult, we would arrest you.
You were supposed to be in Miss Disney's room reading a book together. But Miss Disney was murdered and you, Pearls, were at the inner temple. So what I'm saying is, why did you murder her?
Whoa.
Just what exactly happened that night, Pearls?
Sorry, Mr.
Yeah, that was so clear from her behavior that she'd clam up.
I assume Miss Disney told her to not tell a soul.
I've been a bad girl. That's why I'm being punished.
If you were being punished, you would be behind the gate, not outside here, Pearls.
No, I
So-
think
Now, hang
she's
on,
been
she is
punished.
with Larry.
Yeah, exactly.
I have really trouble understanding you when you both talk.
He
That's
was saying
unfortunate.
that she's with Larry.
Oh, okay. Does this mean that that is why she why she was able to interpret the sketch immediately?
No, that's how she's being punished.
Yes.
Of
She's hanging around with the guy who's calling her a loser. And himself. And is eating rotten potatoes. That's her punishment that she thinks she deserves. Hanging around with Larry.
She must have
Be
fucked
honest,
up pretty
you'd feel
badly.
like that too.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Pearls?
My
Ah.
spiritual power. It has disappeared.
Wait, what?
What? Her powers have disappeared?
Explain.
What do you mean your power has disappeared, Pearls?
It's all over for me. Spirit medium who conjure spirit is like a painter who can't paint.
That's why she's here.
Hey!
Hey,
She's like,
what are you
I'm a
looking at
loser,
me
just like
for?
this guy here.
Pearls. Did you
Not
try to
smart.
channel someone's spirit right here at Hazakura Temple? Tried but failed, perhaps?
Did you try channeling Miss Disney?
Could be, could be.
Or she tried channeling her mom when Miss Disney was still alive. Not her mom. She tried channeling Mystic. Insert name here. And Miss Disney was still alive, and that's why it didn't work.
That could be that she tried someone who was still alive, therefore did not work.
Wow.
So are
Or
you
she
gonna
tried
fake
something
crying or
tough.
not?
Wow.
Way to go, Alex. You made her cry.
It's been a pleasure.
That was really cool of you.
Just as I thought. I'm going to have to break her to get the truth out of her.
Wow!
Oh, well, we'll leave them here to cry.
At least you don't get a 3-day long montage of her crying, so be happy.
What?
That's a reference to the new Freeren show. Turns out an elf who lives for a few hundred years can cry for 3 days non-stop when she's not happy.
Oh.
So, What were we
Oh, it's
saying
just
with
because you
things
didn't
that
get the
are out
favorite
less than a
food.
year have to be spoiler marked?
On this channel? Spoilers? With me?
February
Luckily, I'd
9th.
We're just
already
gonna have
seen
to
that
reject.
episode.
I think
But-
we're just gonna have to redact Micha's entire
Existence.
Yes,
Poor Micha.
exactly. And when friends are going to ask me later, I will just say yes. I was on vacation with Steph, Steven, and redacted.
Wow.
Fair point, given
Wow.
that I'll probably blur out so much.
Yeah, there was on vacation. I forgot with whom.
Is
There were
that
3
true?
other people, but
I wonder if Sister Bikini is back at the main hall yet. I haven't seen Gumshoe around for a while either. Maybe they're having a cup of tea together somewhere. I bet Gumshoe is Sister Bikini's type. Why would we assume that, given how much she's fawning over Edgeworth?
The Crimson Prince. February 9, Azakura Temple Main Hall.
Oh, after the damage, how is the sacred cavern?
Looks like it survived, but we have a bigger problem. Or, more accurately, we have more problems. So I told Sister Bikini all about it. About the 5 locks that were stopping us from getting inside the... Actually, it's just 4 locks! So getting us inside the secret cavern.
Who have done that?
Woohoo.
The only person who knew how to set those trick locks are those of the Korean tradition. Only people.
We have Iris at the sacred cavern trying her best to open them for us right now. Which means we're doing it at a quarter of the possible speed.
Oh, for Cheska
Actually,
statue.
fine. Half of the possible speed. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk with you about, Sister Bikini.
Oh, yes, we were in the middle of a chat, weren't we?
I'd prefer to call it investigation, but yes. You were telling me how the Master of Kurain disappeared 17 years ago. I want to know why Misty Face suddenly appeared at this temple.
It was about a week ago when Mystic Elise, no, I mean Mystic Misty, arrived.
Mystic
This
Misty.
has a terrible sound.
Mystic Misty.
Misty.
After she showed me the talisman that proved she was the master, she said,
I got this from a pawn shop!
well, no, but also, someone is trying to destroy the Korean tradition's main family line. I'm here to put a stop to them.
And then she was put to stop too.
Someone was trying to destroy the main family line.
There's only one heir to the title of master at any time, and it's usually the eldest.
Yeah,
The
can I
child
suggest...
becomes the new master of Korean, and her daughter the main family. All other mediums become branch family members, but no hope of controlling the clan ever. That's why nothing has changed throughout the history of the clan. Did I read that last thing right? I'm not sure, because branch families always have and always will plot to erase those of the main family line.
I think you have read that right.
Yeah.
The issue is just the way this system is set up, only the winners can change something, and the winner is incentivized not to change anything.
Yes.
Well, welcome to royalty and
Yeah.
politician and elections. Welcome to the world.
Is the power of the master worth this much bloodshed?
Usually, yes.
Do we do one more chat before we save and quit, or is this
Yeah. Now we can do.
I think
finish
maybe
this
we
chat.
got better saving before we start talking.
Well, yeah. This could end up long. Shall we just
Really?
leave there?
There's a good chance this just goes on for 15 minutes.
Alright. We made some progress in our investigation.
And next week I'll also be able to keep a voice for longer.
Heck yeah.
Yay.
Poor Mika. Goes from very little lines to many lines.
Turns out I'm also allergic to lines.
Oh no. Not lines.
Oh, stop snorting then.
Whoa!
Alright. Before we lose Mika permanently, I'll shut down the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back next week on Saturday, I think.
Yay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, on Saturday, where we will continue our Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney adventure. Have a wonderful night.
Bye.